Hello, my name is Danny Schwartz. I'm going to be giving a series of 8 lectures on Josephus, and I invite you to join them. Josephus, as you know, was a first century historian, grew up in Jerusalem, ended up his life in Rome, changing his identity along the way from being a priest of Jerusalem to being Flavius Josephus, an intellectual in Rome. He left behind several books. It used to be that his reputation was terrible, both as an individual and as an historian. Usual adjectives and nouns which were used for him were things like he was a liar, he was a traitor, he was a coward, he was a plagiarist, he was a crummy editor who didn't know how to put his sources together. And when you read him, you had to take everything with many grains of salt. In recent generations, things have been changing. His stock has gone up. It's gone up for a number of reasons, to some extent because he's become more useful. It used to be that we thought that ancient Judaism was rabbinic Judaism, and who needs Josephus? With the discovery of the Dead Sea Scrolls, it became apparent there was a lot more to ancient Judaism than what the rabbis told us and represented, and Josephus is the main witness to that lot more. Josephus is the main witness to the Second Temple period and what preceded rabbinic Judaism. Josephus is the main witness to ancient Jewish states and ancient Jewish wars. And they've become much more interesting in recent decades than they ever were in the Jewish world because of the existence of the state of Israel, which put similar things on the line. Josephus has become more respectable in our eyes because, speaking very generally, our values about what constitutes being a traitor and what constitutes being a hero in the Jewish world, in the real world, have changed. And we're not so used as we used to be to thinking that people who chose, for example, to live rather than be killed must be traitors and must be cowards. Just point you, by the way, the exhibit on Herod at the Israel Museum is an example of the way our evaluation of ancient Jews can change over years. And finally, our understanding of Josephus's notions of what it means to be an author have changed over the last several decades, just as they've changed in the world of people studying Roman history, so too among Jews. We expect our ancient historians to be more writers than merely witnesses to events. They are creating their own compositions, and those are the standards according to which they should be judged. Josephus, according to those standards, is judged much better than he used to be judged when people were judging him only according to the standard of historical truth. For all of those reasons, our evaluations of Josephus in recent years are much higher than they used to be in the past, and I invite you to join me in these 8 lectures where I'll try and give you examples of all of these developments.